Hey, what's going on, guys? It's that XMX5 guy here, and today we are going to be doing spark plugs on our new 1999, new to us, 1999 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It has the 4.7 liter V8 in it. We believe it's misfiring. I'll give you guys a little sound clip of that, but we got it for $1,300 and we couldn't just pass it up. So here it is. We're gonna try and start it and give you guys a little listen to it. Okay, so this will be the first time I've started it. We can see how this starts up. Give it a little listen. So it's a 1999. It has 146,000 miles on it. We're gonna try it. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, that is not good. The whole Jeep is shaking. Yeah, it's got a pretty bad shake to it. Here, I'll give you guys a listen. Either it's got a huge cam in it or it's misfiring. That's the only two things I can say. Pop the hood here. Alright, well, now that's said and done, we're gonna go ahead and dive into the spark plugs. So for the 4.7 in particular, your coil bolts are going to be a 10 millimeter. And then for this K&N air filter, just get a Phillips head screwdriver, or not Phillips, a flathead screwdriver, and you should be able to loosen those two bolts right there on top of the filter. Once you have this filter off, then you can get to this one here, in there, and you can go ahead and have that taken off all the coils. This one back here looks new, so I wonder if that's the cylinder it's been missing on. Do be sure to keep wherever you put these nuts. You don't want to lose these, so you can put the coil packs back on. So I only have 5 off right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but I'm just gonna give you guys a little how to now. This clip right here, you just push down and pull just like that, and it should come off. And then you can wiggle this up and out of there, and then your spark plug is down in there where this just came out of. If you look down in that hole right there, you can see the spark plug down there. That's what we're changing. I'm really interested to see what the heads of these spark plugs look like. And be sure to look when pulling these out to make sure that there's no oil buildup on any of these rubber housings that go around the spark plug. If there's oil buildup, that means you probably have a leaky valve cover gasket. So now with these three, I'm just going to quickly show you guys how to do it. In here, there's a spark plug, and on the spark plug, there is a it's kind of like a nut, like a bolt head. And your socket goes around that, and you can twist the spark plug out of there. Just find the right size of socket that goes on your spark plug and twist it out, and you might have a little bit of problem getting the spark plug out, but I'll show you guys how to do that. So this is down inside the head on the spark plug. You can tell it's on it because it's not spinning. So I'm gonna go ahead and put your wrench on there and give it a good twist and pop it loose and just turn it out, and then we'll go ahead and look at it when I get it out. So this is not the most suggested way on how to do this, but take a pair of needle nose pliers that are really long and reach them in there. You grab the spark plug with it. There. And have a look at it. This one looks actually brand new. Just a little bit of buildup on it. Camera won't focus here. It's pretty good. It's not that bad. Okay, so now that you've taken your old spark plug out, go ahead and grab a new one and open it up. That's what a new spark plug looks like. It's not focusing at all. Go ahead and drop it in there. Take your extension with your socket on it. You don't want to use your wrench here, and thread it in by hand. So this way you know you don't strip the threads on it or cross thread it or any of that. Just thread it in there by hand until it stops. And once you know you got it in there a few turns and it stops like so, and can't go any more in my hand, go ahead and take the wrench and just tighten it down just like that. That's it. You don't want to go anymore. And then go ahead and do that. Repeat it with all the other spark plugs, or repeat it with all the other ones. You should be good and ready to set. It's not that hard. It's really easy. And then once you got the spark plug down in there and tightened, go ahead and take your coil and put it in there. Just like so, make sure it sits. Just like that. Smack it in there. And then take one of your nuts that you used to loosen them and hand tighten it a little bit as much as you can. And then take your socket and your wrench with the other socket on it and tighten it down. Just barely tight because you don't want to snap the plastic. Then go ahead and plug it back in. And that one's done. Move on to the next one. And then repeat that process throughout all the spark plugs and you should be good. Take a look at this one. But this is really, really bad. This is like completely black. But yeah, you can tell it's been fouling for a while. So if you didn't catch it the last time, unscrew this right here, this nut, unclip this clip right here, just like so, and go ahead and pull this up. Grab your socket with your extension on it, and go ahead and stick it down in the hole. Your wrench, put that on your socket like so, and break it loose. And once it's loose, go ahead and spin it off with your hands. So take this out, grab your needle noses. This one is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but it's still kinda not too pretty. That's not that bad though. Grab one of your new ones, open it up, just go ahead and drop the spark plug in there, and tighten it by hand until it stops, and tighten it about a quarter turn with your wrench. Okay guys, when you're done, be sure you put everything back in the way you got it. Don't leave anything hanging around the engine bay, like all these tools, all your boxes to your spark plug, everything. Pick everything up, especially if it's not your car. You're gonna put the, I have to put the intake tube back on and hook that hose up, and then I'll be ready to start it. Tighten the intake tube down. Connect the hose on the back. Now this is your last check, guys. Be sure to go around, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, check all the connections on them. Make sure everything's good and sound. Check around all the fans and stuff. Make sure nothing's gonna come loose when it starts. Around down in here. Just check everywhere for anything. You never know what could have gone where. Like right here, I just used this, but we don't want that in there. So, I guess we'll give it a start. Now remember, it was misfiring that we know of in one of the cylinders somewhere. And we just did all the spark plugs, and here's the first startup. And I don't know. Oh, and we do have to do power steering fluid. I'll show you guys how to put that in here really quick. I mean, I don't know, I'll have to review the footage, but I think it sounds a little bit better. Okay guys, so for power steering fluid, just take this out while you want to look at it. This is completely empty. I don't know if you guys can see that. Take your power steering fluid, get yourself a funnel, and pour away. This power steering fluid here has stop leak in it, so if it gets any like leaks or anything like that, it'll help stop it. As you can see, I overfilled it, but that'll be okay. Ain't gonna hurt anything, because it does have a leak, so it has to circulate through the entire system. So we're gonna go start it and see how this goes. Okay, grab the key. Put that on, it'll be fine. I do believe it's got an exhaust leak. I think that's what it is. So we'll turn the wheel this way. Turn the wheel this way. And then back around this way. Yeah, that's already a lot smoother. Alright, I think we got that problem taken care of. Now it's just a matter of time, see how fast it leaks. So, shut it off. Keep. Really, what are you doing, bud? And as you can see, we still have a check engine light over there, so I'm gonna diagnose that probably here pretty quick and see what it is. But it sounds a lot better. It still shakes quite a bit. I don't exactly know why. Goes away when you rev it a little bit. You can for sure hear the exhaust leak. I think it was a good purchase all in all. That'll be it, guys. Thank you for watching. It took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe to get all those spark plugs, but this one had 8 and they were like really bad and hard to get to, some of them were. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you all on the next one.